If you are over 60, your heart has been working faithfully for decades. It has carried you through joys, struggles, and countless daily moments. Now more than ever, your heart deserves proper care. And one of the most powerful ways to support it is through the foods you choose every day. In this series, we will explore the 20 best foods for heart health after 60. These are not exotic or complicated. They're practical, affordable, and supported by science. We will talk about what they do for your body, how much to eat, and how to enjoy them in real meals. By the end of this journey, you will have a clear, evidence-based guide that can help lower bad cholesterol, support healthy blood pressure, reduce inflammation, and keep your arteries flexible and strong. A quick reminder before we begin. This is educational information, not a personal medical prescription. If you take medications such as blood thinners, or if you have kidney disease, diabetes, or other chronic conditions, always discuss changes with your doctor. Now, let's start with the very first food on the list. Food 1. Extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil, often called EVOO, is the golden liquid of the Mediterranean diet. It is rich in healthy monounsaturated fats and powerful antioxidants called polyphenols. Together, these compounds help lower bad cholesterol, raise good cholesterol, and reduce inflammation inside blood vessels. Research has shown that people who replace butter or lard with olive oil have fewer heart attacks and strokes. It is not about adding more fat, but about swapping unhealthy fats for heart-friendly ones. For older adults, the recommended amount is about 1 to 2 tablespoons per meal, used as the main cooking oil or salad dressing. You can drizzle it over roasted vegetables, mix it with lemon and herbs for fish, or enjoy it with whole grain bread. A practical note: always buy olive oil in a dark glass bottle and keep it away from heat and sunlight. That helps protect its nutrients. If you're watching calories, measure with a spoon, because even healthy oils are energy-dense. But remember, a small daily dose can make a big difference for your arteries. Food 2. Fatty fish. The second food on our list is fatty fish, such as salmon, sardines, trout, mackerel, and anchovies. These fish are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which are proven to lower triglycerides, reduce blood clotting, and protect the rhythm of the heart. Studies show that older adults who eat fatty fish at least 2 times per week have a lower risk of heart disease and sudden cardiac death. Omega-3s also have anti-inflammatory effects, which is especially important as we age, since chronic inflammation can damage arteries. The recommended serving is about 100 grams or 1 palm-sized portion 2 to 3 times per week. You can grill salmon, bake sardines, or make a simple fish stew with tomatoes and herbs. If fresh fish is expensive, canned sardines or mackerel in water or olive oil are excellent, affordable options. A word of caution: if you take blood-thinning medication, check with your doctor before making large increases in omega-3 intake, because it may affect clotting. Food 3. Berries. Berries such as blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are small but mighty. They are packed with antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, which give them their deep red and purple colors. These compounds help reduce oxidative stress, lower blood pressure, and protect the lining of your blood vessels. Studies show that older adults who eat berries regularly can experience improvements in cholesterol levels and blood vessel flexibility. Even 1 cup a few times per week can make a difference. Practical ways to enjoy berries include adding them to oatmeal or yogurt, blending them into a smoothie, or simply enjoying them fresh as a snack. Frozen berries are just as nutritious as fresh ones and often more affordable. For seniors with dental sensitivity, blending berries into a soft smoothie is an easy way to enjoy them without chewing difficulties. Food 4. Oats. Next on our list is oats, one of the most heart-protective whole grains. Oats contain a special type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan, which helps lower LDL cholesterol, often known as bad cholesterol. By forming a gel-like substance in the gut, beta-glucan traps cholesterol and prevents it from being absorbed into the bloodstream. For people over 60, this means that a daily bowl of oatmeal can help reduce the risk of clogged arteries and heart attacks. Research has shown that eating 3 grams of beta-glucan per day, about the amount in 1 full cup of cooked oats, can lower LDL cholesterol by up to 10%. You can prepare oats as a warm breakfast porridge, overnight oats soaked in milk or yogurt, or even add oat flour into homemade breads or pancakes. One important note: choose plain rolled oats or steel-cut oats, rather than instant oats with added sugar. This helps keep blood sugar stable, which is important for older adults who may also be managing diabetes.
Food 5. Walnuts. Walnuts are often called brain food because their shape looks like a brain, but they are also one of the best foods for your heart. They are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid, along with antioxidants, magnesium, and fiber. Eating a handful of walnuts a few times per week has been linked to lower LDL cholesterol and reduced inflammation. Research has shown that replacing snacks like cookies or chips with nuts can significantly lower the risk of heart disease. For older adults, the recommended serving is about a small handful or 30 grams per day. You can sprinkle walnuts over oatmeal, mix them into salads, or blend them into smoothies for extra creaminess. If chewing hard nuts is difficult due to dental problems, you can try crushed walnuts, walnut butter, or even soaking them in water overnight to soften them. Food 6. Legumes. Legumes, such as black beans, kidney beans, lentils, and chickpeas, are some of the most affordable and heart-healthy foods available. They're loaded with plant protein, fiber, potassium, and magnesium. These nutrients help lower cholesterol, stabilize sugar, and support healthy blood pressure. Studies show that people who eat legumes at least 4 times per week have a lower risk of heart disease compared to those who eat them less often. The fiber in legumes not only supports heart health, but also improves digestion, which is important for seniors. Practical tips: add lentils to soups and stews, make chickpea salads with olive oil and herbs, use black beans in burritos or as a side dish. For older adults, canned beans are a convenient choice, but remember to rinse them well under water to remove excess sodium. If you cook dry beans, soaking them overnight can reduce cooking time and make them easier to digest. Food 7. Leafy greens. Leafy greens such as spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and collard greens are some of the most nutrient-dense foods you can eat. They're packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, especially vitamin K, folate, and nitrates. Why are nitrates important? In the body, they help produce nitric oxide, which relaxes blood vessels, improves circulation, and lowers blood pressure. This is particularly valuable for people over 60 since arteries naturally become stiffer with age. Research has shown that regular consumption of leafy greens is linked to lower risk of heart attacks and strokes. Practical tips for seniors: add spinach to scrambled eggs, make kale salads with fruit, sauté Swiss chard with garlic and olive oil, use mixed greens as a salad base. A note of caution: if you take blood-thinning medications such as warfarin, talk to your doctor before suddenly increasing intake of high vitamin K foods like kale and spinach. It doesn't mean you should avoid them completely, but consistency is key. Food 8. Seeds: flax, chia, sunflower, and pumpkin. Seeds may be small, but they are concentrated sources of nutrition. Flax seeds and chia seeds provide plant-based omega-3s, while pumpkin and sunflower seeds are rich in magnesium, zinc, and antioxidants, all beneficial for heart health. The fiber in seeds also helps control cholesterol and blood sugar. For older adults, this can mean better digestion, reduced constipation, and lower risk of cardiovascular problems. How to enjoy them? Add a spoonful of ground flax or chia seeds to oatmeal or yogurt. Sprinkle pumpkin or sunflower seeds on salads or soups. Mix them into homemade bread or muffins. Important note: flax and chia seeds should be ground or soaked before eating to unlock their nutrients and make them easier to digest. Whole seeds may just pass through the digestive system unused.
Food 9. Yogurt. Yogurt, especially low-fat or probiotic-rich varieties, can be a wonderful addition to a heart-healthy diet. It is high in calcium and protein, which support bones and muscles, and it also contains probiotics that help balance gut bacteria. A healthy gut is linked to lower inflammation, which is important for heart health. Studies have found that people who consume yogurt regularly tend to have lower blood pressure and a reduced risk of cardiovascular disease. This benefit is strongest when yogurt is part of an overall healthy diet, rather than eaten alongside sugary or processed foods. Tips for seniors. Choose plain yogurt without added sugar. You can sweeten it naturally with fresh fruit, honey, or a sprinkle of cinnamon. Greek yogurt is higher in protein and can be more filling. For those who have difficulty chewing, yogurt is soft, smooth, and easy to eat. One caution: if you are lactose intolerant, look for lactose-free yogurt or probiotic drinks. These provide similar benefits without causing digestive discomfort. Food 10. Green tea. Green tea has been enjoyed for centuries, not just for its refreshing taste, but also for its health benefits. It is rich in catechins, powerful antioxidants that improve blood vessel function, reduce inflammation, and support healthy cholesterol levels. Studies show that older adults who drink green tea regularly may lower their risk of heart disease and stroke. Some research also suggests it may improve brain health and reduce the risk of certain cancers. Practical tips: aim for 1 to 3 cups per day. Brew it fresh rather than buying sweetened bottled green tea, which often contains added sugar. If you are sensitive to caffeine, drink it earlier in the day to avoid interfering with sleep. For seniors on blood pressure or heart medications, green tea is generally safe in moderate amounts, but it is always wise to check with a doctor if you are concerned about interactions. Food 11. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are not only versatile in cooking, they are also packed with heart-protective nutrients. They are rich in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that helps lower LDL cholesterol and reduce inflammation in the arteries. Lycopene also gives tomatoes their bright red color. Research has shown that people who eat more tomatoes and tomato-based products tend to have lower rates of heart disease and stroke. Cooked tomatoes, such as in tomato sauce or soup, actually provide more bioavailable lycopene than raw ones. Tips for seniors: enjoy fresh tomatoes in salads or sandwiches. Cook tomato sauce with olive oil to increase absorption of lycopene. Use canned or pureed tomatoes for stews and soups. They are just as nutritious and budget-friendly. For older adults with acid reflux, cooked tomatoes may sometimes cause discomfort. In that case, try small portions and pair them with non-acidic foods to reduce irritation. Food 12. Garlic. Garlic has been used as both food and medicine for centuries. Modern research confirms that it has real cardiovascular benefits. Garlic contains compounds like allicin, which help lower blood pressure, improve cholesterol, and prevent excessive blood clotting. Studies suggest that regular garlic consumption can modestly reduce LDL cholesterol and support overall heart health. For people over 60, this can be an easy and natural way to add flavor while protecting the arteries. How to enjoy garlic. Use fresh chopped garlic in soups, stir-fries, and stews. Roast whole garlic cloves for a milder, sweeter taste. Mix garlic with olive oil and herbs as a healthy bread dip. One caution: garlic can thin the blood slightly. If you are taking anticoagulant medications like warfarin, consult your doctor before consuming large amounts or using garlic supplements. Small amounts in cooking are generally safe.
Food 13. Dark chocolate. Yes, chocolate can be good for your heart if you choose the right kind. Dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa is rich in flavonoids, natural plant compounds that improve blood flow, reduce blood pressure, and lower inflammation. Studies suggest that moderate amounts of dark chocolate, about 1 ounce a few times per week, may help reduce the risk of heart disease. The antioxidants in cocoa support the lining of blood vessels, helping them relax and function better. Tips for seniors. Choose high-quality dark chocolate with minimal added sugar. A small square as a snack or melted into warm milk can satisfy cravings without excess calories. Avoid milk chocolate or candy bars, which are high in sugar and unhealthy fats. One caution: chocolate contains caffeine, so if you are sensitive, enjoy it earlier in the day. Also, stick to small portions. Too much can add extra sugar and calories. Food 14. Avocados. Avocados are creamy, delicious, and full of heart-friendly nutrients. They are high in monounsaturated fats, the same type of healthy fat found in olive oil. They also provide potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure, and fiber, which lowers cholesterol. Research has shown that people who eat avocados regularly have lower LDL cholesterol and a reduced risk of metabolic syndrome, a cluster of conditions that increase the risk of heart disease. Practical ways to enjoy avocados. Spread avocado on whole grain toast instead of butter. Add slices to salads, sandwiches, or wraps. Blend into smoothies for extra creaminess. For older adults, avocados are soft and easy to chew, making them a good choice for those with dental problems. Just keep portion sizes moderate, as avocados are calorie-dense. About half an avocado per day is plenty. Food 15. Whole grains. Whole grains such as brown rice, quinoa, barley, and whole wheat bread are excellent for heart health. Unlike refined grains, whole grains keep their bran and germ, which means they retain fiber, vitamins, and minerals that support heart function. The fiber in whole grains helps lower LDL cholesterol, stabilize blood sugar, and keep you feeling full longer. Studies have shown that people who eat at least 3 servings of whole grains per day have a significantly lower risk of heart disease and stroke. Practical ways to include whole grains. Replace white rice with brown rice or quinoa. Choose whole grain bread or pasta instead of refined versions. Add barley to soups and stews for extra texture and fiber. For older adults, softer options like oatmeal or quinoa are easier to chew and digest. If you have digestive issues, start with small portions and increase gradually to avoid bloating. Food 16. Beets. Beets are vibrant root vegetables loaded with nitrates, which the body converts into nitric oxide. This compound relaxes and widens blood vessels, improving circulation and lowering blood pressure. Studies suggest that beet juice and cooked beets can improve blood vessel flexibility and exercise performance, even in older adults. Beets also provide folate and potassium, both important for heart health. Practical tips for beets. Roast beets with olive oil and herbs for a sweet, earthy flavor. Blend cooked beets into smoothies for a natural color boost. Use beet juice as a refreshing drink, but avoid varieties with added sugar. One note of caution: beets can cause urine or stool to appear red, which may alarm some people, but this effect is harmless. If you have kidney stones, consult your doctor before eating large amounts of beets, as they contain oxalates.
Food 17. Tofu and soy products. Tofu, soy milk, edamame, and other soy-based foods are excellent plant sources of protein. For older adults, soy provides high-quality protein without the saturated fat found in many animal products. This makes it a heart-friendly alternative. Soy isoflavones, natural compounds found in soy, have been shown to help reduce cholesterol levels and improve blood vessel health. Studies suggest that eating 25 grams of soy protein per day can lower LDL cholesterol by around 5 to 6%. Practical ways to enjoy soy. Add tofu cubes to stir-fries or soups. Drink soy milk as an alternative to cow's milk. Snack on steamed edamame sprinkled with a little sea salt. For seniors, tofu is soft and easy to chew, making it a great option for those with dental issues. Just remember to choose minimally processed soy foods rather than heavily processed soy snacks or fried tofu. Food 18. Cruciferous vegetables: broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts. Cruciferous vegetables are rich in fiber, vitamin C and K, and powerful antioxidants like sulforaphane. These compounds help reduce inflammation, improve blood vessel function, and may even protect against certain cancers. For heart health, cruciferous vegetables are valuable because they support healthy cholesterol levels and provide fiber to keep digestion smooth. Some studies suggest they may also reduce arterial stiffness, which is especially important for people over 60. Practical ways to enjoy them. Steam or roast broccoli with olive oil and garlic. Add shredded cabbage to soups or stir-fries. Roast cauliflower with turmeric for a flavorful side dish. Sauté Brussels sprouts with a drizzle of balsamic vinegar. If raw cruciferous vegetables like cabbage cause gas or bloating, try cooking them, as this makes them easier to digest. Food 19. Coffee, in moderation. Coffee is one of the most popular beverages worldwide, and the good news is that moderate coffee consumption may actually support heart health. Coffee contains antioxidants and natural compounds that can improve blood vessel function and reduce inflammation. Studies have shown that drinking 2 to 4 cups of coffee per day is associated with a lower risk of heart failure and stroke. For older adults, coffee can also provide a gentle energy boost and support alertness. Practical notes. Stick to moderate amounts, about 1 to 3 cups per day. Avoid loading coffee with sugar, cream, or flavored syrups, which can cancel out the benefits. If caffeine makes you anxious or interferes with sleep, choose decaf in the afternoon or evening. One caution: coffee may raise blood pressure temporarily, so if you have uncontrolled hypertension, talk with your doctor before increasing your intake. Food 20. Herbs and spices. Herbs and spices may not seem like a major food group, but they can have a powerful effect on heart health. Garlic, turmeric, ginger, cinnamon, and rosemary all contain antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that support blood vessels and circulation. Another big advantage of herbs and spices is that they allow you to season food without relying on salt. Reducing excess sodium is one of the most effective ways to control blood pressure after 60. Practical ways to use them. Add turmeric and black pepper to soups or rice dishes. Brew ginger or cinnamon tea for a warming drink. Use rosemary, thyme, or oregano when roasting vegetables or meats. These natural flavor boosters not only protect the heart, but also make meals more enjoyable. And there you have it, the 20 best foods for heart health after 60. From olive oil and fatty fish to coffee and spices, each of these foods provides unique nutrients and protective compounds. The key is not to focus on just 1 or 2 items, but to build a balanced diet that includes many of these foods throughout the week. Together, they can help lower cholesterol, control blood pressure, reduce inflammation, and keep your arteries healthy. Remember, eating well is one of the most powerful choices you can make at any age, and your heart will thank you for it. If you found this helpful, share it with family and friends, especially those over 60 who are looking for practical ways to protect their hearts. And don't forget, simple, consistent choices every day can add up to years of better health and vitality.